It's been so long since I came onto YouTube. I've been very busy with work, but let's cut straight through the chase. I would like to read you something from Diana Cooper, A Little Light on the Spiritual Laws. And I'm going to read, which is in line with my page, Affirmations. So this is chapter 22, the Law of Affirmation. I'm going to read a bit and then I'll stop, explain, whatever I feel, that's it comes up, I'm going to let you know. Affirmations are thoughts or words constantly repeated until they enter our unconscious mind and become part of your programming. They make firm your thoughts and words and have an incredibly powerful effect on you. Most of us affirm unconsciously all the time, which is basically all your words. So programming is what you're putting into your brain, whether that's what you're listening to, what you're watching, whether that's with friends, on TV, on the cell phone, at work, at school, wherever, right? So that's anything that you're listening to, your brain absorbs it as information and it takes it as it's real. So that's why it's very important to be careful what you watch and listen to. Don't be mindful about it. Don't neglect what it is that you're consuming. So that's how you get programmed. That's what it's saying here. So when it talks about your brain receiving it unconsciously, right, that means, let's say, for example, you live in a house where people fight a lot, for example, now, okay? You're not part of the fight, but because you hear the screaming and the shouting and what they may be fighting about, those kind of words and problems that go into your mind and you think that it's real, like that's actual problems. Even though you consciously didn't say, oh, this is a problem in life. Because it was in the background, your brain took it in. Okay, so that's basically what it means with affirmations and talking and absorbing and listening and programming. That's why people like us who do speak about the power of affirmations and your words and being positive and how important it is because we've really understood this importance of the power of your brain and what you put in it. So I'm going to continue. Alrighty, party. Most of us affirm unconsciously all the time, like I just explained. We consistently repeat thoughts until we anchor them in our mind. We make the same statements again and again until they become our reality. Our constantly repeated statements may be positive or negative, wholesome or unwholesome. Your unconscious mind is like a computer. It is impersonal. It accepts all the input without discrimination. So your affirmations enter the files of your unconscious mind and profoundly affect how you feel and act. Imagine a nail being hammered into a piece of wood. Push it in with your thumb and it'll take a long time to make an impression. A tap with a hammer pushes it in a little way. Each successive hit embeds it more firmly. Thoughts push the beliefs into your mind. Affirmations hammer them in. If you constantly think, I am a failure, you gradually believe you are a failure, and then you act it out. You are making an unhelpful affirmation. I knew a man, not me, the book. I knew a man, Diana Cooper knew a man, who insistently grumbled that his back played up whenever he wanted to play golf. One of those. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. He was angry with his back and brooded about it. When I suggested that his negative affirmations were not serving him, he looked at me darkly and said, "You don't understand. That's how it is." Well, so it is. Then he added loudly and empathetically, My back always plays up with me when I want to play golf. He affirmed his way to his painful reality. The more energy and emphasis we put into our affirmations, the more deeply they enter our belief system. If you constantly repeat that you have always had miserable holidays, you bring about it in 3 ways. You selectively remember bad times. You act in ways that cause you misery. The universe brings you about what you believe, in this case, misery. The universe literally rearranges itself to give you what you believe. The law of affirmations states that you bring about what you affirm. There's another one. You bring about what you think about. I don't know where I heard that from, but I actually thought that's what the book was going to say. Affirm that you are what you think you want to be. No, that's not what it said. We don't think, we do. Affirm that you are what you want to be. You will become it sooner than you think. Affirm that you have what you want to have, and it will magnetize towards you. There's an example of this, a story that came from, what's that guy's name? Tony Robbins. He tells a story about the red car. So if you think about a red car, you will start to see a red car. And that's quite true. I see my dream car almost every day. Yeah. Because I make sure I want to see it every day. And then it was like another car that's even more expensive. Way more expensive. And really not going to be seen in my neighborhood a lot. Stru's Bob, I saw it. It was my color. It was a Bentley. Oh, no, that's an extreme car. Okay. No, but the other car is like it's actually a 2015 model, right? Also a branded car, but I like it a lot. It's been in my heart for many years. Anyway, so I see that car a lot. Alrighty, Tati. To make affirmations, speak your words with energy and intent. This will hammer them into your mind more powerfully. Make sure your affirmations contain only positive words. The unconscious cannot compute negatives. It simply ignores them. For example,